Here on this beautiful day in Kissimmee, Florida for the NXL Sunshine State Major. I'm joined by Dan Sensi from the Good Games organization, also a very good friend of mine. How you doing today, Dan?
Doing real well. Got a good night's sleep.
Good.
Ready to go.
Awesome. You just missed a banger of a match. We had newbies taking on Chaos and then PB Fit taking on Ruthless Factory. PB Fit looked dominant, right? Just
as
unstoppable, as always. Now, you have some experience playing against those guys, and one of the things about PB Fit that they've kept from last year is just that grit. They hold on, right? They're able to shoot those lanes like they've done all season long last year and done a really good job. So
yeah, they are incredibly disciplined.
Yeah.
Once they find their little niche in you, they hold it until it's like getting like a little pimple that you can't stop touching. But like they're touching it the whole time, and then you look away for a hot second, and then they squeeze it a little bit harder, and you don't really notice it, and you're like, oh crap.
Yep.
That hurts a little more.
That's
and
what they do.
It's 2 minutes and 3 minutes and 4 minutes of that.
So in this set, we have Manawatu Titans taking on 412 Crew. We also have Blast Camp taking on Texas Cyclones. Both 412 Crew and Texas Cyclones moving up into semi-pro. So
it's a big step this year. Big step this year.
Oh yeah, and
it's gonna be wild out here.
Manawatu Titans picked up Brandon Short as their coach. They also picked up the Wheelers from Europe, and then Blast Camp picking up Hogue and Velez. So
I expect this match to be a banger too.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one here, this set. So Manawatu Titans and 412 Crew on your screen now. So getting right into the snake, both teams mirrored up. Oh, but it looks like Crew is going to lose 2 bodies off the break, so 3 on 5 right now. But it looks like Titans are going to lose one as well, so 4 on 3. But Crew is doing a phenomenal job getting into the snake, as you can see on your screen right now, all stacked up in that center snake side and then the outside snake. What do you think about the snake side? It's a little wild.
It's complicated, especially with the new cake in there. Oh, what? Yeah.
Big move there into the 50-yard line.
It should just be a matter of time now. They're going to move forward. This guy should be wrapping that. But
so great job. So Crew losing another body, so those 2. So this snake player
free
right
kill.
here.
Right in the back.
Oh, there we go. Gets one. Got to be careful. Doesn't know he's there. Oh, and he's going to. Wow.
Major.
So, that's a penalty for sure all day. So, major penalty on the Titans. Yeah, so that's
played
Titans.
That perfectly until that last half second, and it might be a swing point. They're looking for a body.
No, there's one. I think there's one left. They're going to pull him, so it might be a no point.
It might be a rule book change. I haven't my chance to read this year, but in previous years, if a major penalty eliminated the last player, it was a swing point.
Oh, so I believe this one, because they had enough bodies to pull, I believe it's just going to be a no point.
Okay.
So, yeah, like you said, they played that pretty much perfect, right? And
they got
lost
2 kills on the break.
Yeah, that's big. That's huge. You're right there. You're taking out 40% of the battle. So you can see there, Manawatu Titans not happy about that. They're going to want that one back. Nathan on your screen, Zach Hogue. Zach Hogue coming last year from Aftermath, now playing back with his boys.
Oh, and Rob Velez as well.
Rob Velez from Revo. Yeah, Rob Velez drops down. Now, Rob Velez, I talked to him about it. He said, listen, man, it's 30 minutes away from my house.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been traveling for almost 20 years. So come play high-level paintball still with my friends. So Texas Cyclones, these guys kind of came up as like the divisional phenoms a little bit. I mean, we're wrecking everybody in every division they played. Instead of going to D2 from D3, they moved straight into semi-pro. So we can see what they can do, see if they can hang.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch them because we know nothing about them.
Yeah, like I said, I was very fortunate to kind of talk with a couple of them, and just I know when they were in Division 4, I believe they had Smotroff from Red Legion was coaching them and helping them out. And you could tell it helped. This team in particular, one of the younger teams too. Lots of kids on this team, and I say kids, a lot of under 18-year-olds.
They're kids.
Yeah, they're kids. So on the breakout here, Texas Cyclone trying to hit that gap. Does he get the shot off the break?
5 on 5. Or did they shoot the Dorito corner for?
No, running rep
5
coming
on 5.
Oh, 5 on 5, so he's clean. So it looks like he bounced him. So good shot there by Texas Cyclones, but it looks like he bounced him. Weather and humidity, it does play a part in this for sure. So as you can see on your screen, Nathan Abul Hassan, on the Doritos side. Look for him to make some big moves there. Soap there in the tower, shooting across. We haven't seen a lot of people actually play this tower quite a bit. Usually it's like a quick in and out, but it looks like both teams are going to play this tower.
I think you'll see more of that as the weekend goes on.
Texas Cyclone player takes one of the face playing sloppy. You can't reload outside your bunker, dog.
No, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, bad idea. So, great job here. Let's see Blast Camp making their way. They're already into that kind of 40-yard line structure in the snake.
And Soap moves forward into the God bunker. And now into the snake.
Trying to see who that is. Blast Camp player in the center there calling their kill, pointing us at, and he gets it. So great job there. I believe it is
two more players for...
I believe it's a 5-on-2 right now.
I believe you're correct. With the center, or the Dorito side wedge, and the upfield little Aztec.
Yeah, great job there. So these two are just crossed up right now.
If you think Blast Camp's not a difficult team as well.
Yeah, Blast Camp, again, one of the more dominant teams. Won 3 events last year. Had a bad World Cup performance and kept them from getting that pro spot. Yeah. But, they're going to give him some extra love on the way out, too. So, now, look for Soap. Soap is one of the players there that likes to give you a little extra on the way out, right? Wants to get in your head.
We're very familiar with each other.
He's a mental player, right? He wants to get you off your game, so that way he can start dominating that side of the field. So I believe that's Rob Velez out there looking good with the new squad. And one thing, I'll say this again, one thing that you're going to see is a lot of semi-pro teams, even when they're on the field, even if they win the point, they're always talking about how they can get better. They want to have a perfect point.
Even more so than in years past, it's more important to do that now with the one weekend layout.
Yeah.
The one weekend is tough because you might only get one day. A guy flying in late, flight gets canceled, flight gets delayed. I dealt with that in Detroit. Coming out of there, big old snowstorm came through Friday night. My bags didn't even make it. Played with no pads. It was terrible.
Yeah, but you're a tough dude, though. You wear minimalistic stuff anyways. I remember the first time practicing against you, and you just were like, I was like, dude, this guy, does he wear pads? Like, he's just diving and sliding. So,
looks like
little chaos
412
here.
412 is going to get a timeout here.
Yeah, 412.
They're going to let him.
Yep, so Manawatu Titans ready to go right now. They're all stacked up at the box, kind of wondering what's going on. We've already seen a bad break. Newbies almost started with 2 bodies. 3, because under 10 seconds, 3 guys are running out onto the field. So
that's not what you want out of your first day.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a little bit of confusion. So timeout there on the board right now. You can see from Manawatu Titans, one of the Wheeler brothers is out there. So Titans, they won an event last year. They won the Golden State Major, I believe, Golden State Open, I believe. So they've already proven themselves in semi-pro. Now a little bit, keeping a lot of their core guys. Got a couple, hitters that they brought in from, like I said, the Wheeler brothers. And they want to make the run this year. They bring on Brandon Short as a coach. That's a big move, right? He's a historic, legendary player. So Brandon Short was able to coach the Super Saints, I called them, into the finals last year. So if the Manawatu Titans can rely on his knowledge and really get to that spot, we could potentially see Manawatu Titans being a top team.
I absolutely think they will be. I think they're a better team than they were when they won California.
Yeah.
They lost Steven Mazurek to Aftermath, but bringing on Brandon Short and the Wheeler brothers.
They did also have Harrison Fry with them for that event. But Harrison actually he's traditionally a 1, but he played the 2 that event and let a lot of these guys go to work. So I don't think as much of an impact losing him. But we're going to see on your screen dual breakout action. Where are they going to go? You can see heavy guns for both teams off the break. Wheeler number 98 is going to shoot the gap and see if he can get somebody. Oh, huge move by Titans up into the 50-yard line all the way. So, but unfortunately, he might have got clipped. Ref's running in to check him.
Ref's saying clean.
So, good job there. Catches a bounce. Yeah, weather's going to affect these paintballs quite a bit. So you can
it's
cross
not
up.
Quite heat time, but it is humid out here.
Yeah, it's starting to get humid already. It's Florida. All right, ref coming in, checking the 412 crew
412
player.
grabbing a minor here. 2 players walking off.
Yeah, and that's not what you want to have happen. So especially against the Titans. Now,
the Titans in the 50 snake here, and it doesn't look like 412 knows it. Oh yeah, they do.
They do now. And great protection there by 412.
Wonderful. That may save them the point. I see a 3-on-3 right now.
So just got word from the ref there that the minor on crew was a pack hit.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate, yeah. So minors and majors, if you're unfamiliar, major is a red flag. That means you and 2 of your friends go with you. A minor is you and 1 of your friends go with you. Usually a minor is called for an inobvious hit, something like a pack hit. Major would be you get shot in the face and try to play on, right?
Or if, that guy had tried to shoot the snake out anyway.
Yep. So
just that extra little bit.
What phenomenal protection there by the player in the tall or the large wing there for 4-1-2, because that could have been over at bad really quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. He could have crawled down, shot him in the pack.
Yeah, we've seen that already. Guys getting low and kind of gangster gatting that pod pack.
Yeah, you have to have eyes on the snake. And the thing is, with that wedge now in there, that little mini cake, you can't see that gap anymore.
Yes.
So it's not necessarily a free move into there, but it is much harder to pick up. I can't sit in the backfield and just see a body flash and start screaming 50 snake.
Yep.
I have to be looking for it to see it.
So, again, they did do an alteration to the field. They added a cake right next to the wing in the 50-yard line. Or excuse me, the brick in the 50-yard line. Oh, what a great crossfield shot from number 22 from Manawatu Titans.
So it's a 2-on-2 now.
Little tactical
I haven't
retreat.
seen a third body for the Titans.
There have I think we've lost one on the Doritos side, but it looks like 22 is going to try to hunt
protection
right now. Oh, he's going to get one. Ooh, he's got to be careful.
1-on-1.
Wow, so great job there. Again, 4-1-2, bringing this one back. So
real tight point out here. Sun may end up becoming a factor here.
Yes, absolutely. And again, as you see the
shadows, it almost looks like he has a yellow lens in, staring into the sun.
Which is like, so there's actually 2 Titans players, not one. So they're both on the Doritos side. They were hiding in the Doritos. So 2-on-1, Titans have to be disciplined right now and close this point out. The last thing you want to do is lose a 1-on-1 and then turn it into a 1-on-1. Oh, but they're going to get him. So great job there by Manawatu Titans on that battle. So 4-1-2 almost pulled it back. It was a great job. So again, if you're just now tuning in, the format of paintball we're playing right now, as you can see that buzzer, that little button on the back of the start box. The whole point of the game to score a point is you want to go to the opponent's side of the field and hit their start box, that buzzer. You don't have to eliminate every single player, which that's a lot of confusion. Everyone thinks you have to eliminate all the players in order to get the point, and that's not the case.
Not at all.
Buzzer, we have seen in the past players make some sneaky moves, and there's still opponents left on the field alive, and they're able to sneak in and hit that buzzer. So
yeah, if you're able to do that, it's very gratifying to watch them turn around and go,
yeah.
What just happened?
I bet.
Oh.
So, again, that was a great job by Manawatu Titans there. The first point was a no point, so Manawatu Titans are going to go up 1-0. As you can see, Blast Camp 1 over Cyclones. Let's see if Cyclones can make some adjustments to try to get those players. Now, no one going wide, so Blast Camp staying pocket on that one. They know Cyclones are trying to hit that gap, but just right away.
Already around the snake corner and straight into the snake one. He's going to post up and zone out because
shooting that inside
Cyclones
shot.
are not wide. They're playing cross out of the Dorito side can and cross out of the Dorito side wedge.
So they
can switching heads up.
And number 33 for the Cyclones just pumping paint through that gap to try to stop Blast Camp from going wide. So they're going to try to stack up this snake side a little bit. A lot of guns for Blast Camp looking snake. Soap just picked that up. He's looking. He's hunting a little bit. So good he found out. Sees where everybody's at. I know there's a 5th player for Blast Camp. I just can't see him, though.
Might be in the Dorito corner, maybe, or the back center. It'd be hard to see the back center if he shoot. There he goes.
There he is. Yep.
Into the center, Aztec.
So I believe this is Eckerd here in front of Hogue.
Yeah, they're set up real nice. Eckerd's going to start searching for some loaders here.
And with Eckerd's height, look for him to start popping the top and playing over. But, he missed the coverage on that wide guy, so they dropped the ball on the wide guy for Cyclone. So now I believe that's number 71 is on the wire. So has the outside. Still 5-on-5, though?
Still 5-on-5. Blast Camp steadily chipping away at it.
So
now they're in the snake side brick. They're in the 100, the 3-1, and they're just slowly chipping away.
Working away. So, they do get a kill. So Cyclones does drop a body. I was just about to say, to hold yourself 5-on-5 against a team like Blast Camp is a big accomplishment. And your first couple points as a semi-pro team. But so now it's 4-on-5 in favor of Blast
They
Camp.
shifted over from the Dorito can into the Dorito 2. So they are at field now. And it looks like John Eckert's going to look to get in a gunfight here with him.
Yeah, John Eckert in a situation like that. Be careful here. He doesn't want to come out too wide. That's why
he's zoning him up.
You can see it right there on your screen. Number 21, I believe, is 21 or 27 for Cyclones. He's really looking across. If he holds that gap, he might be able to catch. He might be able to catch Eckert getting sloppy,
and Zach.
But I don't think it's going to happen. I mean,
no.
These guys.
Just in statistics, it's a 2-on-1, right?
Yeah.
You will lose that far more often than you win.
So great move.
And John just shot the 200.
Yep.
Came up over the top, put a great ball on him.
Wow. So Eckert was just an amazing shot there. So now it's going to free him up to look inside. Running ref coming in to check the can player. So great job there. So now it's just storming down the field. Ooh, who wants this kill? So they get one. Oh, my goodness, a little double bunker action. Golly.
People getting spicy out here.
The Blast Camp I think they're trying to put a period on the end of that Blast Camp.
Yeah, they're.
So great job there. And
as much as people thought PB Fit would have won the pro spot last year, people thought Blast Camp won the pro spot, but Notorious actually did. You know, that was a tight race right to the very, very end.
Yep.
I mean, it came down to finals on the semi-pro field, right?
Yep, it did. It came down to the finals in the semi-pro field. Whoever won that one ended up taking it home. Now, Notorious ended up taking it over PB Fit. So, PB Fit, we get the pleasure of watching them down here. Unfortunate for them, fortunate for all of us because we get this amazing action.
Yeah, it's going to be wonderful watching this year.
Oh, yeah. The semi-pro, if you don't know, is as stacked as it's ever been. So semi-pro, we have the most pros we've ever had in semi-pro, but then we also have the most semi-pros that have moved up to pro this year as well. So on the break, you can see
5-on-5.
Crew there trying to shoot through the gap. Misses his first body, but it does make a secondary move, so he's able to get in there. So it's 1-1 right now.
I think they gave him that first point.
Gotcha. So they did give him the first point for the swing. So a little better of a situation there for Crew.
Yep. Manawatu in the center wedge. The Dorito 1.
So trying to battle right now. You can see the Manawatu player there in the 50-yard line. Snake on the outside trying to battle. Now he's looking at a bunch of guns.
And 4-2 losing the center.
Yeah, so great crossfield shot there from the Dorito side to get that center
I believe
player.
It may have been their center player heads up.
Was it?
I didn't see it happen, but where they're at in the 100, that player in the Dorito, he might have shot a cute little something to hit him.
You can see all that paint flying off that 50-yard line bunker there as Crew knows he's there and just drawing all the guns. Oh, but I believe Titans is going to lose a player out of the Dorito side. They do. They are going to lose one of their Dorito attackers. So a little tactical retreat here by Christensen, number 22. Moving all the way through the Dorito side. Great fill out there, number 89 for Titans as well.
Yeah, that's a wonderful fill to the corner there.
And the only problem is they've now left their snake player on the outside with just the player inside to help. So if this inside Manawatu player dies at the 50, this guy's on an island facing two guns. So the critical moment right now is the player in the 50-yard line for the Titans needs to stay alive. Oh, what a phenomenal job. Wow.
He's going to get a kill there.
Oh, and he's going to piece up the... Did he miss the shot?
He missed the shot, and now they know.
All right, boys and girls, you're listening to this at home. Make your first shots. Practice that.
When they don't see you, shoot them.
Yeah. That's all right, though. He's still in a much better field position. He has to keep looking that inside because if that
He's
player...
doing a great job being calm, not trying to do too much, knowing he's in a good spot.
Oh, he got him that time. There we go. So great job there to take out the Crew player. I believe this is number... So you can see number 36 here from Titans. He's just shooting the inside. This outside player is really just holding it down. He's making sure that they don't know he's there. Good little tactical retreat here. Back to the cake. That new cake they added. If you're just now tuning in, looking at the field, it looks a little different. They added a cake to help with safety of the game to make sure people weren't colliding into each other. So,
yeah, we had a couple close calls.
Yeah. That happens. You know, you don't know what you don't know until you start playing. It's number 22 who made a great tactical move all the way across, now into the Doritos side of the field. Trying to shoot across and get those kills. So I believe 412 has 3 bodies left alive. They have a player in the Dorito. They have a tower player on the snake side, and they have the snake corner.
Against, I believe, 4.
Oh, but as I say that, the tower player is going to take the walk, so it's just 2 players left.
Oh,
but the Titans player didn't know that the Dorito player was there.
412 moved into the Dorito 3 across field.
Yep, and caught
picked him up. Just nobody saw him.
Great job. They didn't check off on that.
So now it's a 2-on-3.
So Crew doing a good job bringing it back.
The 50 snake doesn't know that he's over there. He might pick him up as well.
He's got to be careful. Oh, my goodness. Titans lose another body. Oh, they lose. So the Dorito side player for the Crew is just going off right now.
He just got lost over there. Nobody picked him up. Nobody could hear his gun.
Wow.
Picked up 3 players.
So I need to know who that is, because that guy just saved the day.
Yeah, man. That was
maybe he traded.
Whoever you are, man, excellent job over there.
Yeah, he traded. He traded with the last player. So it looks like
that's a point.
Yeah, that's a point. So, Sensi, see if you can see this guy's number and jersey when he comes off the field. Because this dude
he just had a point.
Dude, he just had a point. Let's see. No, nothing. Number 12, Martin.
Craig Martin.
Craig Martin. That dude, savage move over there, saving that point, getting himself a 3-pack.
Let's see what goes on with these lanes on the break this time. With Blast Camp being up 2-0, you know, are they going to risk a body going wide to really make it difficult on them? And they do. They go all the way to the Dorito 2 on the break, and it looks like he's made it. And they have shot one, so now they're upfield and up a body, up 2 points. Oh, they did not make it out wide, so they're even bodies, 4-on-4.
So as you can see, 9 minutes, 50 seconds ticking off the clock right now. And Blast Camp, you can see they're trying to really hold it down in the back row.
They are a little bit upfield in the center wedge.
And I think it's Eckert again back into that snake side bunker. They're trying to shoot cross field into the Dorito side, really holding it down. So great job there.
Blast Camp has a really nice advantage in that they're a tall team. So all these big upfield bunkers, and they can start playing over the top way better than somebody like I can.
Yes.
Like I have to hop over and shoot 3 balls. They can just stand up and post over, and you'll take a snapshot of them, and they'll move 3 feet to their left.
Yeah, the first time I met Eckert, I was surprised how tall he was, actually. So, all right.
Soap's in the snake now, and they're defending it from the center wing.
I believe, that might be Rob Velez, actually, instead of Eckert. I can't really see because of the sun right now.
Yeah, it's pretty bright. And he hasn't stood up to see how tall he is.
Yeah, so that's right. They know Soap is there now, so Cyclone's pumping paint across that.
And we have the Doritos side can and the upfield Aztec.
I believe it's La Papa there in the back. And Cyclones, as you can see, working to that Dorito side, trying to work together right now. Hunting there in that can on the Dorito side.
Yeah, first one of the year, everybody's new style. Everybody's out here. It's hard to tell who's who. Sun doesn't make it any easier.
Yeah, Blast Camp has black jerseys with some camo print forest stuff going on. Cyclones are in the red jerseys. So Cyclone player going to move all the way through the 50-yard line. Snake's a great move there.
One Cyclone player walked off from the Dorito side.
So 5-on-4 action right now.
5-on-3, I believe. 4-on-3.
4-on-3.
Blast Camp did end up losing the wide body on the Dorito side.
Okay.
And I can hear them yelling 2 seconds ago, 4-on-4.
Oh, woo. Someone's going to take a hot one going in. So great job there by Blast Camp to make that run.
So 2-on-3 in favor of Blast Camp.
I believe that was Velez that made the run through. So great job by Rob to identify the situation, get that player out, get that front threat out for the Cyclones. Ooh, Cyclones in the Dorito, so it's just, I believe it's 2-on-3 right now.
Yeah, I see 3 players for sure. The tiny Dorito.
Yep.
The center wedge and the snake 1.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, Blastcamp's up 2 points.
Yeah, Blastcamp is playing, now moved into Dorito 3 on the third Dorito up there on their side. They have Soap here in the that little wing in the snake, and they have the Papa here in the large wing on the inside of the snake. So let's see, they're chop up these last bodies. And really, I mean, Blastcamp just needs to score 1 more point and just sit if they want to. I know.
I think margins, they could. Like, it's not ideal, but like not throwing a body away and sitting now, perfectly fine.
Yep.
If this point takes 6 minutes, they're going to be completely happy with the win.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're all. Points margin doesn't matter as long as you get the win. A win is a win is a win. But I would say Texas Cyclones so far, out of all the new teams that I've seen, looks the most impressive of new teams.
I don't know, man. 4-2 had some good points out there.
That's true. That's true. They did pull one back. But I'm just saying, to be able to hold your own like this against a team like Blastcamp is impressive. I think it's old Jay Frey there on the Dorito side looking across. Ref coming in to check number 33 to see if it's break or rub. Looks like it's just rub, so ref going to call him clean.
Good doggy.
Oh, yeah, already have
wiping them off.
A lot of paint on these bunkers. Slower points, we see a ton of paint, which creates a lot of rub. So, Cyclones player breaking out to the snake side corner there. Now both Dorito side players, or excuse me, both snake side players looking inside. Soap just switched to the outside.
They're not over engaging, over pressing. They're making sure they know where the bodies are.
Absolutely.
And depending on their team schedule or strategy, they may be like, look, we're just gonna force the other team to make a move and wait for them to come to us.
Absolutely. So you can
time will become a factor for the Cyclones in a little while, but it will be.
Yep. You can see
and then they're going to have to make a move.
He wants to do something. He wants it.
He's got 2 pods on his back.
Yeah, he better. He's got 3. He's got 3.
Even more.
Yeah, he's got to make something happen. He wants to. So again, Dorito side player. This is where PB Fit's really good at setting traps.
Oh, and Soap just got a pod thrown to him.
So
can he pick up the crossfield shot?
Does he get Jay Frey? So number 33 here, move to snake corner, shooting across, trying to get Jay Frey. They know where he's at now. They're calling it out.
Does Soap have? Soap did get paint. He might make the move. Here you go.
He might have to make the move.
Soap might piece him up here. Nope, back inside. Soap going to go get him. Right here.
Oh, the great job there by Soap, not overcommitting to that.
Now he should find that last body. Cyclones, I would have blown it as soon as I lost my snake player. Save that extra 15 seconds.
Absolutely.
It's a 3-on-1, and Blastcamp wasn't looking to close that super fast.
Yeah, it's a great job there by Blastcamp. So let's see what 412 crew can do if they can hold off Manawatu Titans. They did a phenomenal job that last point. Martin, I believe, made that big move, got a 3-pack, traded out with the last body. Really brought that one back from the brink there, as it looked like Titans was a 4-on-2 and then ended up running through. So great job by them.
Game on.
All right.
Testing the guns. People flying everywhere. 4-2 already in the 50 snake. And Manawatu losing 2 bodies on the break.
Wow, 412 does lose one as well, so it's going to be a 4-on-3 right now in favor of Crew. Crew might have the momentum
with
here.
With the 50 snake.
Wow, so great job by Crew. Ooh, minor.
Oh, he's just being told to walk off. He doesn't want him telling them where they're at.
Yeah, telling them.
Give the old head nod and change your body position when you walk by a dude.
Now, Crew does miss the shot on the player moving out wide. They know he's there now. So, Manawatu Titans know they have to make something happen. Got to be careful, though, because I don't see anybody over top protecting this snake player for Crew.
There's a stand-up tower here
Is he shooting over? Okay.
He is, but it doesn't really stop a low move to the outside.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. If this guy gets on his belly and crawls through, he could pod pack this guy because Snake Guy's looking inside, and then he can stand up and trade. Oh, wow.
Did he miss him?
He missed him. Wow. Wow. Lots of spray coming off there. Now, the Snake player here for Crew, he's got his gun pointed up a little bit. He's waiting for that. He's waiting for someone to run him down. But right now, he's doing a great job pulling all the guns. What Crew's Dorito side needs to do right now is go to work.
With 36 here, shooting cross, it's real tough to cross the gap from the Dorito 2 to the Dorito 3.
So under 5 minutes left here. Left to go. Crew just hoping to hold on to this win. Now, a lot of hype for Titans coming into this. Let's see if they can produce.
Now, there is a move available to go get the Snake clean 436 through the inside.
So let's see what he's going to do.
If he went straight up to the wedge and then came underneath into their Snake, he'd shoot him in the back of the head, and the tower would never see him.
Look at this Snake battle developing right now. Snake player's got to be careful because if he loses a match to this corner player, it's going to free up the Titan Snake player.
Okay, the tower moving out to the Snake corner.
So great job. He's going to try to battle and put this other Snake corner in. He's going to try to battle his mirror a little bit.
It's a 2-on-2 on the side with a Dorito side can cross. They're really, really focused up on this 50 Snake. I mean, they should be.
So again, Crew has more bodies right now. They have 4 bodies. Titans only have 3 after they lost 2 off the break.
Do you see the other 2? It looks like a Dorito 2.
Yeah, they're both stacked up on the Doritos next to each other. It looks like Dorito 2 and Dorito 3. So let's see if...
He's taking the inside move.
Oh, yeah, he's going to try to get him. Oh, and he doesn't see his move, so great job there by the Titans to kind of do the old bait. But he loses a snap battle there to the Dorito side player for Crew, and he loses his player behind him as well. So
great job by... Let's see who this is.
Yeah, bad deaths there.
Yeah.
That's just, unfortunate for
Brophy
Titans.
Getting the big corner kill right there at the end. He's saving the point for the team.
Yeah, wow. Great job there. So, Crew's got a squad. Crew has a squad.
Hitting their shot on the break.
Yeah, Brophy there just smacking fools right now. I think the momentum right now is definitely in Crew's favor. They get the gift. Now, that first point was a gift. Titans just shot themselves in the foot on that. And now Titans come back and score 1. But now Crew has the momentum. They're moving forward. This could be a situation for them where, really, Titans, who's one of the favorites right now, could come in and drop a point to a brand new semi-pro squad. So as you can see on your screen right here, Blast Camp, Nathan shooting through that gap on the Dorito side. Again, if you see players shooting into gaps, just shooting paint, it's
Cyclones
because they're
losing their Dorito can and Dorito corner.
Yeah, so Nathan doing his job. So good job. They're trying to stop players making that move, and that's what you're going to see to getting those kills. So
they're up 2 bodies now.
Yeah, so great job there.
2 bodies, 3 points, 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, really the kind of crunch time is going to come down to under that 3-minute mark because then you only have a minute to score per point. And Blast Camp is not a team you're going to be able to score a point on in a minute, right? They're going to hold.
And Zach's upfield already. I think, is that Doty in the wedge? I can't tell.
So move up here again. I believe it's LaPapa.
And that's another body. Cyclone should blow this horn immediately.
They should try to save as much as they possibly can.
Just blow the horn.
Yeah, trying to score 4 points above 3 minutes is a lot easier to do than try to score 4 points. Yeah, there we go. They're going to talent. They're going to try to save as much time as possible. I would look for game plan wise for Cyclones to just start running. They don't have a choice.
Go somewhere a little unorthodox. Find a different route. Don't go to the place you just got shot 2 bodies on the break.
Yeah, this is where the game plan needs retooled a little bit. Things aren't working. You're getting shot off the break. If you know that they're keying up on that outside, then go pocket. Don't go outside, right? Pocket is what we're commonly referred to as the center.
I haven't seen anybody try to take an up and over move into the snake, nor the Dorito side.
So up and over, explain that for the audience.
So when you're in the home, you go straight forward using the big bunkers in front of you to get the wide shots, and then you try to go underneath the super deep shot for the paint. So you're going through paint, but it's underneath it.
Gotcha.
So you go, for instance, run right at that centered wedge and then cut straight over into the Dorito.
So on the breakout here, you can see Titans pushing the Dorito side a little heavier, but Crew's got to be careful. Crew may have gotten a penalty. They're going to check him to see if he's bounced. And, okay, no penalties.
Penalty.
That's good. He didn't shoot his gun.
4-on-4, he did shoot his gun. He pulled his gun up. He shot crossfield.
It looks like Crew is going to get a minor penalty pulled.
Flag looked red. They're looking for a second bite. That's a major.
Major, wow. So Crew, as we're saying, they're doing a good job. Just throw the body away, and they get a major penalty. So that's Crew's second penalty.
So that's all 5 bodies out for Crew now, but that happened so fast. Manawatu is still trying to put it together.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out. Now it looks like they're going to clear it.
So it'll be a 1-point game with 2:45 or so.
Yeah, so this is where
it's going to be tight out here, people.
This is where you got to start being careful, because if Crew starts getting into the pits and getting upset because they just got a major, this is where the momentum can start shifting, and the momentum is huge with obviously in paintball, that the kind of paintball gods favor the momentum.
I think it's composure. When you start getting frustrated in the pit, that bleeds onto your personality on the field, and you speak with a little more inflection in the point, but it's not like positive inflection. It's stress. We just lost that point, and we got to get this one, and then you miss something else, you get another minor.
You start getting those angered looks about who just got that penalty.
Yeah.
So the best teams are able to keep that together. So 20 seconds here before the breakout. Thank you to all of our sponsors: GI Sports, Infamous, Pro DNA, Lone Wolf Paintball, Sup Air, Valken, Gel Blasters, Virtue, Planet Eclipse, HK Army, Hormesis, Dye Paintball, and Lux. A lot of sponsors this year for the Premier Field. It's growing thanks to all of you watching at home. We have, again, some amazing action going on. As you can see, a little bit of or just like you were talking about, the inside-out route, right? So Cyclones here in the red carbon jerseys trying to stave off a mercy rule loss to Blast Camp. Under 3 minutes now.
5-on-5. Blast Camp's zoned up. I don't think that Cyclones really took a big enough bite for 4 points with 3 minutes.
No, they needed to be flying right now.
Yeah, the furthest they went was the 30.
And they need to right now. They need to figure out.
This guy's trying to do it on his own, and
unfortunately catches a hot one as he goes into the bunker. So, yeah, if I'm the Cyclones, I'm trying to figure out right now what works and what doesn't. So if we're in a situation, another point, we can come out of it.
Yeah, I don't expect this point to be. Well, they might push the buzzer.
Yeah.
Last second, but
now
Blast Camp's super disciplined. They're not going to make any unnecessary moves into guns.
Exactly, and any point scored under 10 seconds is essentially ends the match. So teams don't go out and play the 10 seconds. So with that though, as you get under 2 minutes, a 2-minute warning right now.
5-on-4.
Yep, still 5-on-4. Yeah, again, this is tough because we're outside looking in. If I was the Cyclones, I'd be pushing hard right now into these large 50-yard line structures. But unfortunately, it looks like he's going to get caught. So,
yeah, there's a Dorito side wedge is looking over that, and you can see that really, really well.
Yeah, it's dropping shots in there. Nice big move, though, from the Cyclones to get into the far Dorito. So he has a player behind him, but does he lose the body? No, ref calls him clean. So, here, move on the outside. Blast Camp just looks good.
Is that Zag? Zach Hogue?
I believe it's Zach, yeah.
Yeah, that was brilliant move coming over, knowing that wedge is a really difficult bunker to gunfight out of against those Doritos, and coming to a safer place, being alive longer.
You can see the player here in the tower for Cyclones just stuck. He's getting pumped from either side. So 60 seconds left here. It is all but curtains, unfortunately, for Cyclones, trying to do anything they can to at least score 1 point.
And it's a 2-on-5 right now.
Yeah,
Blast Camp's rolling their gun.
I believe it's a 2-on. No, I believe it's 3. 3-on-5. There's a player.
There's a Ford Dorito.
Oh, it's 2-on-5 now.
It's 1-on-5. And here this is. They're gonna.
So great job there. Great job there altogether by Blast Camp. I think they're going to wait.
That's just such a disciplined, clean close.
Yeah.
Just showing them they're one of the top teams, and that's why. They didn't get overexcited. They didn't start flying down the field and throwing away bodies. They sat in their spots. They knew the count, and they just pressed into it.
So look how disciplined they are. Again, what you'll see is a lot of newer teams get too excited and they hit that buzzer and they got to come out and play a 15-second point. As it starts getting hotter out here, the last thing they want to do is play more points than they have to, right? Weather is going to be a factor. It's going to be a beautiful day, and we have an amazing weather right now for Florida out here. So nice. But it is going to start getting hot and humid. So with that, we got to all these teams are trying to make sure they stay hydrated. If you are out here playing this weekend, right, please stay hydrated. And if you're in the local area, if you're watching this live right now and you're in the local area, come on down. We have an amazing vendor show. Some of the most vendors I've seen at a first event in a long time. Great weather, great action. We got the pro field, we got the semi-pro field, all the divisional fields as well. Ton of action.
On the spectator side, there's a big old shady tent, tables, chairs.
Lone Wolf has free water, so
it's a nice way to spend a morning or afternoon.
Absolutely.
Or a whole day.
Or a whole day, yeah. If I wasn't commentating, which I'm very fortunate to be commentating out here, and thank you so much to the NXL for giving me the opportunity. Again, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, joined here by Dan Sensi from the Good Games organization. And we have some amazing sponsors who are providing this experience for all of you out there at home. So if you can like this, share it out to your families, leave a comment down below. I'll try to get to some comments later today, too, as we're getting into this point right now. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left. 4-1-2 crew versus Manawatu Titans.
5-on-5 taking the snake. That's a good spot to be.
And, again, Manawatu Titans coming back, making it a 1-point game off that last one. Oh, as he steps on the ref's head and trips over him.
Referee, they're okay.
So I don't think that guy realized the ref was there and just tripped over his head.
And 4-2's going to get a minor.
Oh, another minor.
Oh, no, he didn't throw it. He picked it up. He swallowed the flag.
Okay, so he didn't call the minor.
He had it in his hand.
Okay. I was going to say that was about to be their third penalty, but looks like the refs had some favor for him and said, "Hey, not close."
So it's 5-on-4 in favor of.
Nope.
Manawatu, 5-on-3 now.
5-on-3. Cruz loses another body. So
knowing there's 2 minutes left, I'm saying now winner of this point wins the match.
Ooh, that's bold prediction from Dan Sensi here. Oh, catches a hot one on the elbow. So great job. He's got to check off on that before he makes that move. And they didn't call the kill, so they have no idea that they just lost that player. But they're able to pick up the shot on the inside. Great job by number 5 from Manawatu Titans playing the stopgap there for the snake, making sure that player doesn't do any more damage. So,
minute and a half left, and I believe it's a 2-on-4.
Number 22's got to be careful. He sees the shot across. Does he get him? I think he missed his shot.
There that is.
Oh, he got him. Great job.
1-on-4. Don't throw away your body.
Oh, he did.
He did.
But unfortunately,
he's going to make a move through the center.
Wow, so great job there through the center to bunker out the player and trade out.
Okay.
I don't know if he's clean. They might have traded.
Well, Manawatu has at least one body left. And no ties out here. No ties out here, right?
It's overtime now.
That is awesome.
So they
Thank you, NXL.
Yep, so Jason Trozen and the team over there, something that I had a long discussion with them about at World Cup, and it looks like they've decided to implement the rule. So, like I said, small change here. Both the WNXL and semi-pro will have overtime, so no more ties for semi-pro.
Somebody just got a flag over here.
Dirty hang? Are we calling a dirty hang? Are we calling chirping?
They might be calling. I can't tell.
Let's see what's about to happen right now. Chirping? So someone's signaling someone was chirping, talking.
Or maybe the referee had an arm spasm.
No, we'll see. We'll see where the point goes. So 55 seconds left in this match. Again, the previous point is over. So if you're just now tuning in, we do what we call a set or a double deck, essentially, where 4 teams will play at one time. That match against Blast Camp and Texas Cyclones is over. Blast Camp wins in a mercy rule, 5-0. There's 2 minutes in between each point. So you may hear the refs say we're in X-ball. X-ball means that the last 2 teams are playing against each other at the time they have left, with just 2 minutes in between each point.
Yeah, and that comes from the history of the sport. We didn't used to do split deck. It didn't used to be Team A and Team B, then Team C and Team D, and alternate. We didn't used to do that. Used to just play one team at a time, 2 minutes in between. And that format was called X-ball.
Yep.
So anytime we go back to the old 2 minutes in between, we just call it that.
Nice little throwback, little homage to the old days, but
the old original NXL.
Yeah, yeah.
Uncapped ramping, 22 balls a second if your gun could do it.
So I want to ask you, what do you personally feel about the change to the layout for the weekend? Do you think it gives teams advantages? Do you think it's good?
The cake?
Yeah.
I think it should have been there from the start.
Okay.
Everybody at practice was like, "Oh, I'm just going to go there on the break."
Yeah.
Like if you're going to go to the brick, that's an extra step. And if you're not shooting it specifically, you're in. And then it just was a bloodbath through the center. We also had guys trying to bunker each out that way.
So it does change it up just enough to impact
body
some
count.
stuff.
So 5, 4.
But it looks like it's still 5-on-5. Looks like it was a no point.
Okay.
So
no, it's 3-3.
Oh, okay. So it is 3-3.
5-on-5. Manawatu has the spots right now.
Yeah, I didn't see the glare from the sun there. It made it look like a 2 a little bit.
Manawatu dropped his lane out of the Dorito can, and 4-2 made an excellent read to get straight into the snake.
So great job there. So Manawatu really trying to press the issue here. Got to be careful.
They're both trying to press right now. Both teams want this.
Yeah, they don't want to go to the overtime. They want this. So 23 seconds left. Let's see who's going to make the move. There's a lot of players on their butts right now, not making moves.
The snake isn't as protected as he thinks.
It looks like Crew is...
All of the Dorito side and the center is heads up, and the wedge is also heads up, so there's a straight-up seam right through the center.
Yep, looks like they're digging in, though. They're going to go ahead and play this 2
seconds.
1, and we will have an overtime point. So our first overtime of the weekend is going to be Manawatu Titans and 412 Crew. So how overtime is going to work is going to be a 5-minute overtime. The teams have 5 minutes left to try to score a point. Whoever scores a point first wins the match. Now, in that 5 minutes, if that whole clock drains down and no one scores a point, it goes to one-on-ones. So we could potentially be seeing a one-on-one battle, but we got 5 minutes to get through first. Again, shout out to all of our sponsors providing this amazing experience out here on this beautiful day in Kissimmee, Florida, outside Orlando at the 2023 Sunshine State Major. GI Sports, Infamous Paintball, Pro DNA, Lone Wolf PB, Sup Air, Valken, Gel Blasters, Virtue, Planet Eclipse, HK Army, Hormesis, Dye Paintball, and DLX Lux Technologies. So, again, I just want to thank all of you out there for watching this. Again, share it out. I'll try to get to some comments as we go through the day, and we'll have some more amazing guests coming up. In the next match, we have Portman from the Latin Saints coming in. And that next match will be Carolina Crisis taking on 787 Chaos, who we've seen earlier. And then Newbies taking on Ruthless Factory. Again, seeing both those teams earlier. So that will be a fun set to watch. But what do you think right now? If you had to pick, based on how both teams are playing, everything you see, who do you think is going to win this overtime?
30 seconds.
I like the aggression Manawatu has on the break. It's been so back and forth, like tie game, overtime, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Manawatu.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Crew. So I think Crew. I think maybe they're in their heads a little bit right now. They need to work through that, but they were pulling off some amazing moves. But if they're gonna get to the box late, only start with 4. Oh, they're gonna get in. Wow. So almost a bad start by Crew in the overtime point.
They're snake on the break.
Both teams snake off the break. Big moves by Crew. Oh, so Crew's going to shoot out. So Crew shoots out a player. The Manawatu Titans.
5-on-4 in favor of
Crew. Crew goes straight to the 50-yard line. Snake on the break right now.
Do they know? He could go get this guy.
Yeah, they don't know he's there. He is.
In the snake one.
So number 84, Daniel here for Crew. If he sneaks on the outside, he could get the shot on the pod pack of the snake. I don't think they know he's there. They don't. They have not picked him up yet. Wow. So this could be. So right now the ball is in Daniel's hands. He could sneak through. Is he going to do it? Is he going to pod pack this player? They don't know he's there.
He's going to go. I think he knows.
Does he know now?
I think he knows.
He's got to go. He's got to go right now.
He sees the shadow.
He does. He sees the shadow.
Oh no, he doesn't see the shadow.
He doesn't see it. So as soon as he shoots his gun, they're going to know he's there. So
he's waiting on the Dorito side can, who's heads up.
This is about to be wild. So you can see the battle right there on your screen.
Here it is. He's going to see him right there.
He's going to piece his back up. As soon as he makes one more move across. Oh, his back of the head. Wow, just executes him. He gets another shot across, so he kills 2.
He's still alive.
So he gets the shot on the crossfield, and he tactical retreats across. So great job there.
Knowing the clock, knowing his position, knowing that he's super exposed. Yeah.
What a phenomenal shot. Got to be a little careful not playing over the top. He doesn't want to catch a hot one from the Doritos. Wow.
Not trying to do too much on this field. This field, when you're upfield and you're trying to do too much, just blind shot city.
Is it 5-on-2 right now?
It's 5-on-2.
5-on-2 in favor of Crew. Crew going to play the spoiler right now, potentially, for Manawatu Titans. Only thing they got to do is not get a penalty. So far in this match, Crew has gotten 2 penalties. They got a major for playing on, and they got a minor for a pod pack hit. So they know he's there. So this could be, right now, this could be a deciding point for Crew if they can just hold off. Now, again, like at 2 minutes, 43 seconds, if all that time ticks off, we go to one-on-ones.
Yeah, and that's the best case scenario right now for Manawatu.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is, if
it's
you're
a 5-on-2.
If you're Crew, the last thing you want to do is let this go to over a 1 point over, excuse me, a one-on-one overtime.
Yeah.
So
I'd like to see a little more help from the Dorito side here. Daniel's doing all the work. He has all 3 kills right now.
I would, if I was Daniels.
And he's trying to get a 4th one right here.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd look inside. I don't know if I'd battle that guy.
I would look inside, but probably not gunfight.
Yeah.
Just to avoid that situation that Craig pulled off earlier, Craig Martin, where you make a bump forward and somebody doesn't see it, and all of a sudden you dice 3 people up, even up the body count.
So the move up the field to try to help protect their snake player. So Crew's doing a good job moving into the Dorito side. So they're kind of stacking up that Dorito side 30-yard line. And the Crew player is just looking crossfield right now and making sure that no one can run down their snake player on the far side. So good job, good movement. I mean, does he get him?
Yep, and that
is
a trade, but it's a 4-on-1
against
4-on-1.
Great job. So Daniels gets 4 kills that game. Wow, phenomenal job.
Way to play, dude.
Way to play. So Daniel right now in this overtime point, I'm going to put him in the running for this Pro DNA Golden Barrel Award.
Overtime point coming up with a 4-pack?
Yeah.
He deserves to be on the list. Yeah.
So he's on the list right now. So Lone Wolf Paintball and Travis over at Pro DNA are sponsoring a Golden Barrel Award here for the Premier Field for 1 semi-pro player, 1 WNXL player. 60 seconds left.
4-on-1.
What is going on right now? Crew needs to send someone. Die on their sword. Go get this guy.
I think it's the center, the Dorito side wedge player should just split the seam here.
Yeah.
And just go dunk on him.
This is a situation where if they let this go, they're just they're not communicating.
35 seconds, and realistically, you need 10, 15 to run down the field.
You know what I'm doing? I'm going to.
There it is.
They got it. Okay, they got to go. They have to run. They have to run it in right now. They have no time.
They have 20 seconds. So somebody looks at the clock, is like, oh, man, 20 seconds.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they were kind of walking there at first. I was like, you got to go get this point, dog.
Check them out. Oh. Take your time to check the point. That got a little tense there for.
I almost had like a little stroke because he got that last player and started walking in. I was like, no, go get that guy.
I appreciate the discipline. Closing.
Got the coach of Crisis coming over and letting me know they sent over some roster information for us. So great job there at the end of that match. So Crew will take the win 4-3 against Manawatu Titans in a tense overtime. Blast Camp takes the Mercy Rule win over Texas Cyclones. So again, I'm Vince Cunningham from Let's Talk Paintball. Thank you so much, Dan Sensi from Good Games in here in the booth with me. We have some more action coming on next. So stick around because we have Portman from Latin Saints coming in. We got Crisis versus Chaos, Newbies versus Ruthless Factory. We'll be right back after this commercial break.